Very nice. Let's see how this all handles to turn. Yeah. No, this is not handling. So, put our foot down. Yeah, she goes. She does go. I mean, it's not. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Pedro. In today's video, we have a 2022 Jeep Wagoneer SUV. Very excited to get my hand behind the wheel because of this SUV, because obviously it's been out for a little bit, but it's not been easy to find one. This is a slightly used Wagoneer with just over 8,000 miles, so it is a 2022. This one that we have in front of us is a Series 3 Wagoneer, just kind of the top tier of the Wagoneer, basically trims. This one's got 4x4 system on it. This one's got the air suspension, and this has got a black leather interior called global leather, something like that, which I'll put up a name on up on the screen for you guys. But beautiful SUV. This is a full-size SUV. This one here that we have with us is done in a velvet red, which is about a $600 option if you want to option out for this color. So this is a very handsome SUV. I did see it last month at the New York Auto Show, but unfortunately that thing was just swarmed with people. There's no way I was going to take a clean video. So I'm going to even though this is a slightly used model, I'm glad to have it here so I can review it, have some time with it. So I really like the design. Obviously we got the way Jeep does their grills. We have a lot of aluminum. We have, of course, body color paint. We have aluminum and trim, black trim as well. Really nice. I really love the way this is designed. Really nice, very handsome. We do have Jeep's basic what they call performance LED lights. This is basically LED high beams, low beams, and of course we also have LED fog lights as well. All types of sensors for this radar. This has got all kinds of fancy equipment to drive itself. We got basically all that great technology that Jeep gives us for safety. And this one here, it's got 20-inch wheels running 275mm tires all around. This is kind of your base wheel. You can go up to 22 inches. We got a nice running board here, a side step here that it's kind of help to get in. It's a little higher vehicle, but this obviously it's got the adaptive suspension, which drops or goes up in height or not depending on your terrain or how you're driving. This one's got a bit of tinted windows as well. I don't know if that's factory or that's basically aftermarket, since it's a used vehicle. We do have some aluminum roof rails, which is really nice. Really love the way the Jeep did this. It's very handsome. I really like the way this looks. Very a little bit distinct of what the competition is. Coming back here, we got of course your light bar, which is just kind of longish, kind of what I would say Dodge does with their lights, kind of going across the whole deck of the rear. Wagoneer letters there showing that this is a Wagoneer. Obviously if you have a Grand Wagoneer, you're gonna have the Grand Wagoneer here in the back. But very nice what they've done. There's not really a skid twist one exhaust there. So obviously we have a little cover to cover your tow hitch. Now this Jeep can tow about 10,000 pounds towing capacity, which is awesome. This has got the 5.7 liter V8, but Hemi V8, and but this it's got plenty of towing capability. Really nice what they've done. Of course we got a little antenna on top there. Just awesome how I think it looks. It's a very handsome looking SUV in my perspective. It's really nice. Love the wheels. This color looks really nice. your side skirts or your side steps here. You got a little American flag with the Wagoneer, which is a fantastic detail, and just really handsome SUV. And you can see all the details with chrome. Really nice how this SUV is finished. This is done with a quadra trac 4x4 system. We got obviously air suspension. This was the Series 3 with a little more equipment. Also for 2023, Wagoneer or Jeep is introducing a long wheel version of this SUV, which will have another 12 inches, kind of very similar to the Ford Expedition or the Suburban. They want to have a little extra more leg room inside and a little more basically cargo space. That's basically what they're doing for 2023. That will be also available in the Wagoneer or the Grand Wagoneer, which I didn't mention. The Grand Wagoneer version of this, basically like a more luxurious version of the Wagoneer, has a little bit distinct front and then exterior lights. You know, the grill's a little different, more of a luxurious Wagoneer, and that's what they call it, the Grand Wagoneer. So that basically competes, you know, with the Navigator. You got the Escalade. This Wagoneer itself just kind of competes with, of course, this kind of competes with the Expedition from Ford, Tahoes. You know, we got the Sequoia from Toyota. We got the Nissan Armada. All that full-size competition that, you know, that the Wagoneer faces. So, all right, so we are here at the back, and we have the Wagoneer. Here's the key for you guys to take a look at. We have open and close. We got basically remote start. We can also lower, or I think it says lower the suspension as well remotely, and we can also open the hatch as well. So let's go ahead and open up the hatch from the rear and get that up opened. We're sure we get a rear view camera as well. This one is not equipped with the 360-degree cameras, if I'm correct. I don't see that as an option on this one here. But coming here to the back, we got a lot of space here for you guys. Look at this. It's a big, obviously, this is a full-size SUV. Now, I don't remember exactly what I was like 18 or 19 cubic feet in the back. I'll put that up on the screen for you guys. What's the room behind here of the third row? And, of course, if you lower this third row, you're going to have a lot more space. But really nice. The leather smells really, really nice. This black nappa leather that they give you. It's got a little bit of white stitching, as you can see. Of course, these seats go down for the press of a button. If you can see, this is all powered rear seats as well, and also the second row as well. Those are basically captain's chairs. As you can see, that guys that went down. This one also goes on as well. Coming back here, you guys, we have basically just hooks here. We don't have anything else. We got a speaker here. It's a subwoofer from the Alpine system. We got hooks as well. We do have a 12-volt connection back here, and as you can see, guys, for the third passengers, we do have connections here for USB connections and also seat adjustments as well, and of course someplace to put the water. We also do have a third AC zone up here in the back for the rear passengers as well. So it's really nice. We're all equipped. You know, we got plenty of space, and if we lift this, it's got WeatherTech floor mat, which are awesome, great, you know, high quality floor mats. And over here, guys, we do have, as you can see, we have a jack here. There is a full-size spare tire underneath, not with a rim, but obviously it does have a full-size spare underneath. A little more extra room. You can put stuff here. Of course, you can see this is still brand new. It's got plates and everything here, so a little bit of extra space here to put your things there. But overall, really nice, very roomy. The only thing I don't see, there is a button here to adjust your door that does not bring the door down. I don't see a button to bring the door down at all from if you want to just touch something here. You do have lights here, as you can see as well. There's also some lights here as well, which LED lights which light up at night, but I don't see we have a handle, but I don't see any type of button to bring this down. So I guess you're gonna have to use your key. Now, obviously, I apologize if I didn't find another one, or if somebody else missed it. I don't see something, you know, if you're using this for the first time, I don't see a button or anything that you can use to bring this if you want to touch something within the car. So you have to get your key and double press it, and of course the door will come down. So yeah, it's kind of odd that you don't put a button there, but I don't know, I might be missing it. I apologize for that if I don't know. But all right, let's go ahead and take a quick look at that awesome Hemi V8 that this Wagoneer has. So coming up here, we're gonna just light this little lever and put the hood up. At least we gotta thank Jeep for putting some hydraulic struts in this hood, so thank you, Jeep. So here we have the 5.7 liter Hemi V8. It's a fantastic V8 engine. Obviously, we got the e-torque system, which basically that's just all the way that the Wagoneers come with, basically the standard e-torque system. This has got a 48 volts, you know, electric motor that assists, or basically like an alternator that assists the V8. In total power, you got 392 horsepower. You got 404 pound-feet of torque. Obviously, driving the quadra trac 4x4 system in this Wagoneer. You can also get just a regular rear-wheel drive version as well, if I didn't mention that before. This is going through an 8-speed automatic transmission through all the system as well. So 8-speed automatic 4x4 system with your assistance of the e-torque on this V8. So fantastic engine. Obviously this is a heavy vehicle. You're looking at about 15 miles per gallon city and about 20 highway. So all depending on how you drive, if you're throwing it, It all depends on your foot as well. Just want to mention the Grand Wagoneer has the 6.4 liter Hemi V8 in it as well. So that's got like 471 horsepower, somewhere on there, depending on which one you get. You get both V8s. I believe that one does not have any type of e-torque or hybrid system. This one does. This is just a regular mild hybrid, so just for a little bit of assistance. So we don't know if maybe Jeep will offer, maybe Wagoneer will offer, you know, a full hybrid system, a plug-in hybrid, or maybe an electric Wagoneer. I'm sure that's probably in the works since we're all heading into that direction. So, but fantastic engine, awesome sounding, and I absolutely love this V8 from Stellantis. So, all right, guys, let's put this hood down. Oh shoot, it is hot. Oh man. Oh, there we go, guys. Oh man, Florida heat's getting to that. All right, guys, fantastic front of this Wagoneer. So, all right, let's go ahead and check out the back of this Wagoneer, which is awesome. Of course, we got fantastic all kinds of materials. We got this really cool, kind of looks like a wood material, but it's this kind of black lines with white grayish interior trim, which is really nice. Got some aluminum trim here surrounding the door handle, all soft leather, so everything's really nice the way this is done. We got your Alpine system here, speaker, and we got some more stuff to put your drinks and everything here. Of course, this one's equipped with the captain's chair, which is awesome. Sorry guys, I'll open up the door to give you a little more light. We got tinted windows, and it is a little dark in here as well. So we have here your captain's chair, which is awesome. This is an option. I think it's like a $600 option, which you can get instead of having just a bench. You can get this captain seat. All right, let's go ahead and get in. We got a little grab handle here, which is awesome. So I already have this turned on here. You can see, guys, it's really awesome the way this is. Let's just pan around here. We got plenty of room here for the back passengers as well. As I mentioned, there's some USB connections, and I'm sure that's pretty comfortable back there. Plenty of room. You see, we got plenty of light as well. These seats are awesome, very comfortable. This captain's chairs, as you can see, we got the floor row mats, plenty of space to put, you know, plenty of room here to move around in the interior of this Wagoneer. I'm really impressed with the size of this Wagoneer. We got some more AC outlets here as well. So we got the main center control here stuck for the rear. Of course, you get your AC outlets. We do have your controls for your AC, as you can see here. You can control the temperature, the fan as well. Of course, here we got also seat heaters as well for these two captain's chairs, and we do have a house connection here with 400 watts, excuse me, 150 watts, and we have lots of 4 USB connections and a 12 volt as well. More cup holders here on the bottom with a little bit of little storage there to put your phone and stuff, which is really, you know, it's got plenty of amenities here in the back for your rear passengers. We can see you got that kind of finish, which is kind of that wood finish, which is really nice. And then coming up here, guys, you can see all the trims, all the new screens of this beautiful interior of the dash of this Wagoneer, which is awesome. We'll go up there in a little bit, but fantastic way this is assigned. Love that flat bottom steering wheel. We don't have a sunroof here, but I'm sure we can get a panoramic sunroof as well on this Wagoneer. So, all right, but yeah, heading into the driver's side of this Wagoneer, and we have here the same materials. We have very soft touch leather here. We got that wood kind of a grayish trim. It looks more black in the back, a bit of aluminum here surrounding that. We got a little nice, very nice, still different from the rear, but a little plastic. It looks like it's got some lines in it, but it's all just kind of plastic black trim, which is really nice the way they designed that. It's got some texture to it. White, bit of white stitching here, very soft leather. Controls for your windows and mirrors here. Of course, we got a couple of memory seats for the 12-way power seats, and just fantastic the way this is. Of course, you got your running board here, your step. As I just mentioned, 12-way power seats, very nice leather, really nice what Wagoneer has done, or Jeep has done, really nice, comfortable seats. As I mentioned here, we have your flat bottom steering wheel, leather covered steering wheel, which is awesome. It's got a little bit of aluminum trim here, with also some stitching here as well. The very soft leather here on the top. We also see we got some stitching here on the very top of the middle of the dash. We got some of that more wood trim here, which is really awesome. We got a lot of controls for your lights, your pedals as well, if I'm correct there. You can adjust, and we have your parking brake here. So really nice, very well equipped what this Jeep has as well. So let's go ahead, guys, and get into this beautiful SUV. All right, so slipping into this interior of the Wagoneer, fantastic interior. This feels very comfortable, feels very homey, feels very well laid out, and also the finishes are really nice. You can feel the quality that they put into this SUV. Very nice. I mean, the visibility is really nice. Of course, it would be nice if we had a bit of a panoramic sunroof, a little more light, but overall, the fantastic, everything, all the materials look rich. Everything looks fantastic. Here we have basically your 10.1 inch screen here for infotainment. We do have a 10.3 inch screen here for the digital cluster for the driver, and as well we do have a, if you press this little button here, we do have another 10.25 inch display for entertainment, basically for the passenger as well, which is awesome. But all right, guys, let's go ahead and before we start diving in a little more into that, let's go ahead and hear that V8. Oof, yeah. Hear that Hemi V8. So that sounds fantastic. It sounds really nice. Oh yeah, for sure this sounds fantastic. So love the way all this is done. Now all the combination of aluminum and leather really does well, and kind of modernizes the interior. Instead of having wood or anything, or really old wood or something like that, Jeep did a really nice job with all this interior. So all right, closing the door, guys, and let's go ahead and put on our seatbelt because we're heading out for a test drive in just a little bit. So excellent the way all this is laid up. Lots of screens. I think this is the most screens that an SUV has. We got 1, 2, 3. Obviously this one doesn't have the optional screen here at the bottom for all your AC controls and everything. Some USB connections here as well at the bottom. I might have missed that, but there are a few, you might see them, a few connections here for USB 12 volt as well. There plenty of space to put a lot of things here. Really nice, and all the, it's got plenty of connections for this Wagoneer. Here we have just basically a wireless charging pad here. Some more room here to put stuff, and you can close this up as well. This kind of finished off in a piano black, which is not my favorite, but doesn't look too bad in this area. And you can just kind of raise this up slowly, which is awesome. Of course, you got some of that more to trim here. You can see we got your start stop button here, which has got a really nice weight surround of that. Goes really nice. More aluminum, more of a piano black trim here as well with some aluminum. Awesome feeling steering wheel as well. This is as well as adjustably tilting and telescopingly as much as you can. Buttons here for your center screen here. This is all your basically your controls for your cruise control and automatic, all that fantastic technology that this Jeep has. And of course you got controls for your wipers. Looks like there's some sort of, this might be, checking to see what this buttons here in the back. This looks like the radio. This basically the buttons here in the back are volume and stuff that you have for your radio, or you can use a volume here as well. Everything's very well laid out. I loved everything the way it is, all the finishes. Here in the middle, of course, we got the latest Uconnect 5 screen here with it. It's a 10.1 inch screen for the infotainment. There is a bigger screen available when you go to the Grand Wagoneer and stuff that give you the much more bigger screens. But this is really nice, very nice. Obviously, I'm used to the Uconnect 5 system, which have an awesome feel. As you can see, we have navigation here. All the touch is excellent on this. On the screen, so we have media, as you can see, your radios, we got a home button, and we have all kinds of technologies and all kinds of settings. Of course, here you controlled. We have also ventilated and heated seats as well for the front passengers here. We have also a heated steering wheel. All kinds of fantastic things that you can see here. We have also a Wi-Fi spot here. You can see we got the Wi-Fi spot. You can use that here. We have also, you can do various driver, kind of settings for each driver, depending on which one you are. We go back to home. We got different screens here. We got the navigation. We got your no phone connected, but we got also radio. All kinds of great things here. If you go to vehicle, you can adjust your mirror, the way it dims, the heat row, all that stuff. Of course, you got your climate control as well. Here you can control all the settings for everything as well. And we got no phone connected. We got apps as well, which you can do. And if we go here to the vehicle, you can do off-road stuff as well. So this is equipped with the 4x4 system. It does give you, more settings for off-road. So we got controls here for all different things. And we have some more settings here for vehicle display. You also have ambient lighting, all kinds of fantastic things that this Wagoneer gives you. So then we come here to the dash, guys. We have all your controls for your AC, which is awesome, which you got at least some buttons to control, at least for the volume and all that kind of stuff. As mentioned, we have the screen out there, which you control with that little thing here, and it's all touch screen there, which is awesome. So coming back here, guys, we have beside the storage here, we have the button for your stability off or your sensors off. We have basically all the sensors off for the parking assistance, traction control, and your hazards. We have all the sensors, all your sensors off for the driving aids, tow haul mode, and we have also the button for the screen out there. Sorry, guys. So here in the middle, we have all the controls for the way your basically what mode you want to be in. We have rock, we have snow, sand, mud, auto, and sport. So right now we're gonna go. Let's go ahead down and put it to sport, because obviously we're driving sport. We're not gonna go off road. This is not a typical kind of vehicle you want to take off road. off-road, but it does have that ability. So here we go, guys. Basically the suspension is lowering, as you can see. We have a tachometer here as well on this digital screen here. We got all kinds of great information. Basically there's no analog or anything. That basically is all digital, and you can see it's lowering right now. It's gonna kind of put it in sport mode. We're at 83 degrees, which is not too hot here, but it does feel hotter than that. So here you can basically lift or raise your suspension as you desire, depending on the terrain. Of course, here you got your little dial for selecting your gear. Here we got a full drive low button as well, and here we have also a hill descent button. It looks like we have like a little button here where you can put this in neutral in case you run out of battery on this truck. So a couple of cup holders here. We do have also a huge bin here as well. There's no type of connections here, but it's pretty big, and I'm sure you can turn this into some sort of lockable storage or possibly a little refrigerator. And here, if you lift this down or just slide this back, you have a couple of more SUV connections, and you can put your wallet here or your phone, anything here that you need to go ahead and charge. And this has got plenty of space. Really feels really comfortable, really nice the way this is designed. Awesome the way all this is done. So fantastic. Really Jeep did our homework. Lots of technology, lots of amenities. This has got everything: heated seats, cool seats in the back, 3-zone AC. Of course, here we got a dual zone AC as well here. And the screen might look a little different, guys, here, but this is probably just the way the camera sees it. But fantastic interior nonetheless. There's no panoramic sunroof, as I mentioned, but here we go, guys. We got some lights here as well. We got your SOS button, and what else do we have here? We got the release for your rear hatch as well, and all that kinds of stuff. So assist and your SOS button here as well. So really nice what Jeep has done. I really like this. And we got some huge mirrors as well, with obviously blind spot detection, all that kinds of things are heated as well. Here we have a bass, basically your bass system, which is a 9-speaker Alpine system, and it sounds awesome, to be honest. It's got a really nice bass system in this. It really sounds fantastic. You can also get a 19-speaker Macintosh system as well. I believe this has got the convenience package, but we do have also a premium package, which includes the 19-inch speaker system, luxury floor mats, power running boards, panel sunroof. There we go, the sunroof, 22-inch wheels. That's basically your premium package that you can get. This one does have the rear seat entertainment. This one, as you can see, we got the convenience group. We got the second row seating group as well, which this one has. It gives you the captain's chairs, and I don't know if this has got the advanced all-terrain package as well. I don't see any type of tokens or anything which that package has, but that's basically what the options are for this Wagoneer. So this one here, guys, as I see, it's got 8,281 miles in the rascal, just under $85,000 at Bartow Ford for this 2022 Jeep Wagoneer. So all right, let's go ahead and go out for a test drive. As you can see, guys, here we have a tachometer here as well on our center screen. Since we're in sport, the suspension has dropped. I don't have a ton of gas, but I just turned on here also our ventilated seats here. As you can see, we're on level 1. It gives you kind of zones where that things are. All right, guys, let's go ahead and go out for a drive. Let's go ahead and put this R on D. And yes, we are on sport mode, as we can see. So let's see, guys, how this big girl moves here. It is a awesome feeling, very quiet, feels very handsome. It does feel like a big SUV for sure. Let's go ahead and the turning radius. The turning radius is not that bad at all. Pretty comfortable for this size of SUV. Yeah, this obviously does feel big. Obviously, yeah, it just feels basically like an Expedition, just bigger. But this thing does feel a lot better, a lot more nimbler than, for example, the new Tundra that I drove. For sure, this feels much better. Obviously, this feels much more refined. This is really nice. This is really nice. How this, and I can hear the transmission holding the gears up a little more since we are in sport mode. So, all right, guys, let's go ahead and take this girl out and see how it does, how it feels. The brake has a nice filter. We also have, guys, as you can see, I don't know if the camera was gonna catch it, we do have a head-up display as well. That's part of this Wagoneer's package. I don't know if the camera will catch it, but it's really nice, very nice, right in your field of vision. Let's go ahead and, oh yeah, it's got some nice pull. And let's go ahead and, yeah, this is not, even though it's a sport suspension, obviously it's not, yeah, they can feel the weight on this girl for sure. But super smooth this thing feels. Wow. Steering wheel feels fantastic in your hand. Wow, so quiet. Very quiet ride. Wow, I mean, very impressed. The ride is very smooth as well, even though it's more in sport mode. Obviously, this has got the air suspension on it. Let's feel the brakes a little bit. Yeah, the brakes got some good feeling to them for sure. Got a nice progressive. Let's go ahead and. So you can definitely hear the V8, which is nice, but it's quiet. You know, when you're not down on the accelerator, is super quiet. Very comfortable ride. Absolutely not a wisp of wind noise at all. Wow, we're not even up high yet, but very quiet. The seats here, we got the ventilated seats. Let's go ahead and put that a little bit on. Nope, let's go ahead and put them on medium. They feel fantastic. It is a little hot, guys, today. We're just basically starting the Florida heat summertime, but oh yeah, those seats feel fantastic. Obviously, this guy doesn't know that it's got a green light, so we're just gonna wait until he recognizes that, and his guy has to wait too. But yeah, this car does feel big, but it's very comfortable. It's very easy to drive. It's got light steering, but yeah, very smooth. The transmission is butter. Wow. This is obviously got this does have a little more of a higher, heavy duty 8-speed automatic. I saw Jeep mentioned there, but this is you know, the ride is very comfortable. So this is having all basically it's a 4-wheel independent suspension on this, which just makes it feel very comfortable. The suspension does not bounce or anything like that, like a solid axle would. But wow, this is very refined ride, very quiet, very comfortable. The seats are cooling fantastically. Very impressive with this Wagoneer. So obviously we put a little bit of foot down. Yeah, it's got some good torque. Yeah, this is not a heavy girl. This is probably at least 5,000 pounds. I'll put that up for you guys what this Wagoneer weighs. I don't remember exactly, but wow, it was very nice, very impressive. Obviously it'll feel a little higher, and you feel this takes up quite a bit of the road, but very manageable. I mean, super quiet. Obviously the handling, it's not too, yeah, I mean, obviously this is a, yeah, you can just feel the body roll on this thing. This is a, you know, tall vehicle. It's got, you know, inner suspension to it, not meant for sport, even though we're in sport, but obviously this is more of a comfortable. I'm sure the ride on this is a little lower for the center of gravity, but you know, this is no sports, you know, SUV by any means at all. You can just kind of feel this is more of a GT, you know, touring, you know, very comfortable, you know, cross country type of SUV. This is fantastic for trips. I mean, so much comfortable, so much technology. Wow, this is very nice. The brakes feels excellent too. All right, we got a green light. So let's see how this all handles to turn. Yeah. No, this is not handling. So put our foot down. Yeah, she goes. She does go. I mean, it's no EcoBoost or anything turbocharged torque power, but this V8 has got plenty of power and torque. Does not feel underpowered by any means. Obviously, if you go to the Grand Wagoneer, you're gonna get the 6.4 liter Hemi. But this just feels fantastic. Very nice SUV. Wow, really impressive with this Wagoneer. Very quiet. It just feels so smooth. I mean, the steering is very damped. I mean, it doesn't feel, there's no vibrations or nothing. Yeah, there's not much feeling to this at all. I mean, this is not a, you know, a canyon cover by any means or anything sporty, but it goes where you pointed to. It's super easy, very quiet, relaxed. And we're doing 61, but this is just a very slight wind of noise. But you know, everything's here on your fingertips. You got, you know, your stereo volume control. You got everything here at the hand. We got your head-up display. Of course, we activate the system here. I'm sure it'll drive by itself. I'm going to try it. I haven't done anything like that, but I'll see if we can turn this on. Nope, not put it on. Oh, we'll mess with that later, guys. But I'll probably dedicate a video to something with Ford's system to see how those handle. But this is very nice. I mean, it's just a, you know, it's a very nice, comfortable SUV. Obviously, the lane assist is telling me to go back in the lane, but you can turn all that off here as well. So, but wow, this is a very, you know, obviously, yeah, it's a little higher price, but wow, you get what you get what you paid for. It's very well amenities, lots of amenities, lots of technology, lots of screens. But you know, it's awesome. I really like this Wagoneer. It's pretty cool, very nice, and much better than I expected to be. Very refined ride, Of course, I have not driven an Escalade or, you know, a luxury. I have driven an X7 from BMW. This is kind of right up the alley of this thing. Obviously, the BMW is much more sporty. You can feel that's much more of a stiff ride. But this is, it's got a very nice, you know, everyday ride, very comfortable. The seats are, you know, awesome. They feel a little bit, I'll say they're super comfortable as the ones on the Expedition, but this is, yeah, it's still got a very nice ride. Kind of grayish or whitish usually they put on there, and they get super dirty with a, you know, with a dirty hand. So, but as you can see, guys, here I love the flat bottom steering wheel, and here just, you know, I'm not putting it on the floor, but this just, you know, it goes up there, it goes, you know, the very smooth, super smooth transmission. Fantastic the way this Wagoneer feels. It's got plenty of power for every day, yes. I'm sure the mountains with some people in it towing, yeah, might be missing a little bit of power. Of course, you got that e-torque system as well, so that helps you out in situations where you need that little extra assistance, and I'm sure that will come in handy. But this stuff feels very nice. It feels excellent. Very, very awesome SUV. Well, full-size SUV, I would say. Super nice. This Wagoneer feels fantastic. Yep, super nice. Yeah, but it's got some good takeoff speed in the brakes. Yeah, it definitely feels fantastic. It's got some good brakes. Obviously, you can tell this nosedives a little bit. It's like the front heavy, so. So alright guys, I hope you guys have been enjoying this review of this Wagoneer. If you guys enjoy this type of content, please subscribe, hit the like button. You guys share this if you want to have somebody that needs to take a quick look or a bit of a review of this Wagoneer. Fantastic SUV, yes, for sure. It's not, you know, it's not for everybody, but you get quite a bit of what, you know, for what you pay for. It's a lot of technology. You know, it's got a good engine. You have the Hemi V8. You got lots of, you know, technologies. Lots of screens, entertainment, you know, you got. Let's go ahead and pop this into reverse, not in the park, into reverse. So here we got our backup camera, guys. It's got really nice clears, very nice view, very nice graphics. We also have here, if you want to, no, this doesn't have it. So it doesn't have any type of, this got your basically just your base camera. There's no 360-degree cameras. We do have sensors as well, because you can see, guys, here, front and rear sensors. So if we back up a little more into the bottom here, and they're not detecting anything, so I guess they're higher up because we have that. But not bad. The graphics are really nice on the camera, as you can see. So let's put this back in drive, guys. So fantastic Wagoneer SUV. I mean, Jeep's done a really great job. All right, guys, so that's it for this drive of this 2022 Wagoneer. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Sorry, there's a lot of things I might have missed. I only got some limited time with these things. I'm gonna be here all day. I don't have them for a few days where you can learn a lot more of the technology. I just have it for a couple of hours, so I try to do my best to come up with all the, basically all the important stuff, what it has, the packages. But this is an excellent overall package, and from Wagoneer, really impressive SUV, big mirrors, all kinds of technology, camera. Lots of screens as well. Feels very comfortable. Heated seats, cool seats. This is basically all the normal stuff that all these higher end SUVs kind of normally have now. So, but all right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this type of content. If you do, guys, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, share the videos, guys, and I appreciate every one of you here looking. Thank you for those that subscribe. You guys have a fantastic day, and we'll catch you on the next one, guys. Take care. Bye bye.